Hello and welcome to our review show of the entire sale here at Riverside. We've had the classic sale and it's been absolutely brilliant. Day 3 of selling has been a resounding success as I welcome in the big boss, the big dog, in Sebastian Hutch to the fold. How are you? This is the first time you've graced us with your presence throughout this sale.
First time on set, so everybody else has been on. This is my first time on this week. Good, I'm a bit tired. It's been a really busy week. You know, big race day Saturday, busy sale day Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So it's been a hectic few days. We're really pleased with how it's worked out.
And you must be absolutely thrilled with how this sale has come because I'm pretty sure it's nearly 83% clearance rate and growing.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, anytime you can post improved metrics for a sale, like the gross is up 3 odd million, average is up, median is up, clearance is up, like every metric of any merit is up. And we set ourselves the objective of being that being the case. Like I spoke to people beforehand and they said, what do you expect the sale to be? Well, I expect it to be up. Yeah. Because I felt like we had a better catalogue. The sale has had a great 12 months with graduates, or a great, really extended period of time with graduates. But it's hard to make it happen. You've a lot of things have got to line up. But the sales had a good feel to it the whole way through. Like I think there's no disputing there are challenges in the market. Like under 100 grand, it's just a bit harder.
Tough,
it's a bit softer. There's no point in pretending that's not the case. But if you had a nice horse that vetted well and met the various benchmarks that people wanted met, it was fantastically strong right to the very end. I mean, St Mark's Basilica making 240 grand at the end of the sale. It's a really great sign of where the sale's at.
Well, thanks to Blue Blood Thoroughbreds for sponsoring our review show. We greatly appreciate your support. Website on your screen if you'd like to get involved with what they have purchased at Classic over the last couple of days. Time to get into some stats though, and that's thanks to Middlebrook Valley Lodge. So overall, we'll take a look at the statistics for 3 days of selling. Of course, we had 800 yearlings catalogued, the gross at over $57 million.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It was 54 at this time last year, so to be up 3 odd million is really testament to, I think, the vendors, the willingness of the vendors to meet the market. I think vendors are very pragmatic the whole way through the sale. And then I feel the Inglis team has worked very effectively in the lead up to and through the sale. You know, full credit to everybody. People are operating at a really high standard and contributing well. And naturally very grateful to so many buyers from so many places. And we've had participation from right around Australia. Incredible international participation. I haven't seen the final numbers for Hong Kong, but I think we sold 33 yearlings to Hong Kong last year. I'm pretty sure we're ahead of that this year. So a lot to be positive about.
Yeah, and it is a big credit to you and the team because to put this catalogue together must take so much work behind the scenes that we don't all see, and the calibre of horse on sale was extraordinary, really. Yeah,
it's good fun. I mean, it's like most of us are pursuing our hobby as a career, which is a very rare thing for people to get to do. And to spend July, August, September across Australia and New Zealand inspecting yearlings and talking to people about pedigrees and the physique of horses and where they're going to sell and race horses, etc. It's really enjoyable, and we call it a job, but like it's really good fun. And to have it then result in a sale that we feel has worked well is very rewarding because you ultimately ask people to invest a huge amount of faith in Inglis as a company. And the onus is on us then to deliver a good service through the whole process, you know, in the preparation for the sale and in the execution of the sale. And I feel we've executed the sale very well.
And also a new benchmark, with the Harry Angel being the top seller for that sire, and also Gaiath making the history here at Classic.
Well, one of the more interesting things we do every May is we sit down and talk about the stallion profile for the next sale season.
So there you go, they're the 2 sale toppers, Gaiath.
You look at this is almost like a total shift in dynamic in the market. So you have Gaiath, Harry Angel, Extreme Choice, Hellbent, Castlevecchio and Home Affairs. I mean, you look at, certainly Extreme Choice is a revelation, right? But to balance those horses, Gaiath, Harry Angel, Hellbent, Castlevecchio and Home Affairs are young, progressive, emerging stallions, changing the guard. And these are stallions who are going to take very high rank in the broader stallion profile of Australia and New Zealand over the next 5 or 10 years, and people are recognising that and buying their better stock and paying premiums for them. It's great.
And you've worked so effectively as a team, as you alluded to. So they're the top lots for the entire sale. Let's take a look at day 3 highlights, and it was headlined by that Gaiath colt selling for $625,000, which, as Katie alluded to, that is a new benchmark for that stallion in this country. The previous record was $375,000.
Yeah, he was a beautiful horse. Brett Yearling and Dean Hawthorne. Dean is a rep for Inglis in New Zealand, and Brett goes over multiple times a year to liaise with vendors. And Brett had said to me, look, there's a guy at Wentwood that's going to make a lot of money. And I didn't see the horse till Saturday morning. He was like one of the last horses I saw, because of just the way my trekking around the complex. And I saw the horse and I was like, it's almost like a eureka moment. But not in it, like I thought he'd sell well and make half that.
Yeah.
You know, he was a lovely horse, but to make 625 grand, you know, the competition for the horse, so many people bid on that horse, and hopefully he can go be a really good racehorse. Yeah. Tony and Calvin McAvoy and Damon have had incredible success out of this sale. You know, Coco Sun, V8, a number of other really good horses, and hopefully he's the next one.
Let's take a look at him in the ring before we get to a feature interview. So here he is entering the ring, commanding everyone's attention as he walked around. And as you mentioned, the success of Goliath in this country will continue to develop, but no doubt the heroics of Observer over the course of the weekend just been, you know, a VRC Derby winner winning over 1,400 metres first up. I think everyone's ears have pricked up and maybe paid even more attention to what he can produce nowadays. He
was a phenomenal racehorse. Time form 134 or something, like a really incredible racehorse. Made an incredible start with his first offspring. I've got to give credit to Dean and Sean Hawkins. You know, their parents, Des and Janet, are fantastic stock people. But Dean and Sean and their brother Lee have taken the whole business to another level. And I think people go to a sale in the expectation that they'll go to Wentwood Grange and find good yearlings, and ultimately horses end up being good horses. You have raised the likes of Kermadec and a host of other good horses off the farm. They're really good at it, really nice people. They've supported Classic for a number of years, and it's great to see them come here and do so well. Well, let's hear from Dean Hawkins right about now, who was absolutely delighted with the result.
I'm with the delighted Dean Hawkins from Wentwood Grange, the top lot of the sale. And Dean, the best result ever for Wentwood Grange at a sale in the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah, no, unbelievable result. Look, he's been a great mover the whole week. The staff have done a terrific job, and look, we're just absolutely thrilled. So,
when was he on the market?
150. So he was on the market, but he's not here to go home. So, and he'd walked well. The team's done well, and yeah, we're just very, very, very proud of all the horses that come off the farm. So.
You're on the waters in the box. I know you were nervous, but talk us through your feelings, because that was quite a bidding duel.
Yeah, no, but look, you always get nervous before it, and we were I was absolutely stoked, and if he made two, we would have been chuffed. So
nice to share the moment with Brett Gilding from Inglis as well, who's I know done a lot of work with you guys.
Yeah, look, Brett's worked hard, and Dean Hawthorne, the New Zealand reps, they come to the farm in June and July. We actually didn't show this fella till quite a bit later, just the way that Goliath was going. We showed him to him in October when they came over for the breeze up sales, and it was just a no-brainer from then on. You know, he was a lovely cop the whole way through.
Not only a record for you, a record for the Stallion in the Southern Hemisphere. That's the most expensive yearling to be sold yet by him. So yeah. A couple of records for you today.
I said, look, it's always great for Darley to get results for them. We're huge supporters of them, and look, and a big thanks to the team at home and all the work that goes into it. That's the most important thing, you know. So. Let's hope he goes on and become another Group 1 graduate off the farm. So
I know you were a bit reserved this morning. You didn't want to get too excited, but you knew he was popular.
Yeah, well, look, we've been through it all before. It's an auction, so you never ever know. And I haven't got my brothers here because they're running the farm, so I'm sort of haven't got them to bounce off. But Mitch and Brooke and Ryan have been fantastic. And earlier in the week, Windsor Park and Woburn have kept my feet on the ground, so it's been good.
You back next year?
Of course, we keep trying to do a draft every year. This is our 10th or 11th year here, so hopefully we'll just keep coming and we'll go from there. So,
congratulations.
Thank you, cheers.
Great man, very humble and very excited about the draft that he'll also be bringing to Easter.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, they're just great breeders, and really proud of the idea of trying to produce good racers or horses off the farm. I mean, the sale, they want to be successful, but ultimately they want to see their product go and do well on the racetrack, and I think they get more satisfaction out of that than anything. So there'll be nobody cheering harder for that horse.
You can really see the love that they love for the game. Really,
yeah, really good at it.
And they pour into their horses. So the best result for Home Affairs at this sale was at lot 592, the colt by Home Affairs out of Yearling. Of course, an amazing family here, Sebastian, out of a half sister to Rise to the Masses and Kundalini.
Yeah, it's a really good pedigree. The Dam's half-sister's actually coming to Easter, a daughter of Rude Awakening, and I'm Invincible Filly. It's a really lovely filly in the Newgate draft. This is a pedigree that people like buying into. I think the market's very excited about Home Affairs. You know, I mean, you'd have spoken to James about the horse, right? This is a proper piece of kit, the horse. 2-year-olds have started really well. They're going to get better as they get older. She was a big, strong, good-looking filly with a nice pedigree. Richard and Kim McLennan at Mollyglass are building a really credible brand name in Scone. Obviously bred Raging Force off the farm. He was a classic graduate. They sold his 3/4 brother the other day. You know, it's fun for us. I mean, this is another Brett Gilding aficionado, right? Brett goes there every year and drives them out as well. But it's really fun for us to go through the process with these people and help. I mean, I feel like we've grown with Mollyglass. You know, trading foals and trading mares, and now he's got a proper farm with proper mares, and he's getting proper results at the Sale Like
And
Classic.
one thing I've seen about Home Affairs, he's really stamped his progeny. They all really look like him. They've got such great substance, and they're so strong, and his markings are very similar.
Yeah, big, strong, short back, big arse on them. They look fast, typically.
I hope they're fast.
Yeah, we want to see, like as a bloodstock enthusiast, you're looking forward to seeing who the next generation of good stallions are. So it's exciting to see horses like Home Affairs and Stay Inside, Goliath, etc., Harry Angel, make a good impression on the racecourse, and hopefully we can see them continue to produce good horses and continue to give the market confidence.
We had 3 two-done hot selling for beyond the $300,000 mark, including lot 732, the two-done hot colt out of Courtyard Circle, bought by Casper Founds in the end, I believe.
Yep.
Heading to, well, maybe heading to Hong Kong. He wouldn't quite reveal all his cards there. Might stay in Australia for a little while.
Yeah, I mean, Casper arrived down for the sale yesterday morning. Very grateful to people like that. Obviously, busy day in Hong Kong on Sunday. Jumped on the plane, came straight down, went straight to work. He'd had a short list to work through, so he's bought a couple. Two-Down Hot's I mean, we talk about good young stallions. We didn't mention him. I mean, he's just a special stallion. The figures are nothing short of incredible. Like
They're beautiful horses, though, and they look just like him, too.
He's very dominant as well. You can understand why, you know, theoretically why he's such an effective stallion here, because physically he complements the mare population so well. He's a very athletic, refined horse. So breeding, you know, strong, mature, fast-looking Australian mares with plenty of bone on them. You see how they complement him. That was a super athletic Two-Down Hot. He was big and scopy. And Joe and Greg Griffin at Lion Country do a great job. I mean, they've had, you know, they sold a Millennium winner in Rivellino last year. You know, they consistently produce good stock for our sales. Joe is extraordinarily professional, like really works the sales very effectively, and was confident that this horse would come to the sale and do well, and she's been proven right.
And also, of course, has so many Hong Kong buys, like you said, and trying to find another voyage bubble, like Ricky Yu. He's bought quite a few here, so good luck to all of them. And now, I don't know whether you've heard, but Emma Freedman's been roaming around. She's been pinching some of your staff members' lunches, but she's also been roaming around asking some questions.
At the rostrum at the moment, day 3 of selling here at Riverside, is the one and only, the OG in Jonathan Darcy. He is a quality auctioneer and has been at it for a long time. We sit in our Sale Day Live studio and listen to nearly every single lot pass through the ring. And we have picked up on a few, well, let's say, auctioneer cliches. That's the topic of the day for roaming. Those things that the auctioneers say that you love or you might hate. So this is kind of like the master and the apprentices in Chris Russell and Brett Gilding. These guys are 2 of the great blokes at Inglis, and they do a really good job, don't you, boys? Now, the question of the day is, and you are best to kick this off, the things you say up at the rostrum that you say over and over and over again, like hammer up, hammer down, I sell. What are your cliches?
I like to say, you're sure, you won't, you're done, just before I knock one down, just in case.
Be quick, you're sure, you won't, you're sure, you won't, I sell, you better be quick. You're sure, you won't, I sell.
If you don't buy this one, the only thing you'll see is the back of it on a racetrack.
That's a wordy one. Like, you got to be sure you're getting that out right.
I've stuffed it up multiple times, but it just shows that half the time most of the people aren't listening.
You just bid, I count, that's how this works, Bennett. I sell, 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 here we go. Well, I'm going to sell, not going to dwell, here we go. I sell, don't dwell, here we go.
In the intro, I'd probably like to say I like the make and shape of her. That's a good one. And when knocking down, either now or never, or I really like you can either race her or chase her.
You can race him or chase him. You have a look at the make and shape of him. The longer you wait, the dearer he gets.
What about Das? I mean, I described him as the OG before. What do you think are some of his best catch cries up there?
Oh, you'd have to check with him. He does like to pause right at the end and then say, done. Like, build a bit of suspense.
You love a pause.
Love a pause. Das likes to put him in your colours. That's a nice Jonathan Das.
Strong bidding will win him. Give yourself that winning feeling. He's worth fighting for. He's worth fighting for. Have another.
And it's a beautiful one because you know what? He's selling the dream. He's really selling the dream. Now get back to work, you two. Thank you, Rusty and Brady. Oh, a couple of heavy hitters here. None bigger than James Bester. Question of the day. Auctioneers, got a catch cry that you've picked up on that they say quite often?
Sold to a great judge in James Bester.
That must make you feel good. That's a catch cry. They've been happening a long time.
It means I've secured the horse I wanted, and who doesn't like a bit of publicity?
How are you going? You're buying well for the O'Shea and Charlton team.
Yes, we've bought quite a few, and very happy with everything we bought.
Like Ryan, hello, my friend. I saw you bought one before. How'd you go?
Yeah, we've got a couple. We've got 3 so far, so still a few to go, so hopefully another couple.
Auctioneer cliches.
Oh, buy the one that you want, not the one you're left with.
You don't want to be left with one you don't want.
No, we've got to get up and look at them every day, so I'd rather break the budget a little bit to buy one we really want than get a horse for the sake of it. So.
Ratsfella's been at it for a long time as well. What do you love an auctioneer to say? Have you picked up on something over the years?
Over the years, it's always been delightful to say, sold, 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 Gratzbella.
It's good. That's good news for you too.
Of course it is. And they get so excited.
Imagine going to the stable every day and getting to look at her, because at the moment, she's in someone else's colours.
WhatsApp that we just spoke to Gratzvella. He does a lot of the Sky coverage in a similar region in the Riverina with Kayla Nisbet. Is Graham White. Hello, Graham.
How are you, Emma?
I'm very well, thank you. You've been watching sales for a long time. The favourite catch cry or call of an auctioneer, do you got one?
I've got a few, Emma. Some you can't put on TV, but the ones I like are the ones you can't understand. You know, they talk that quick, and I wonder if they talk the same when they get home. But I do like the saying when they say the hardest part of breaking this horse in is taking the sticker off its backside. So that's my favourite one.
$50 down, $1 an hour, going to be $50 down, $1 an hour, going to be 50, 60 a rider.
I think you're referring to also the dollar bid now, that quick talking.
Exactly right, yeah. It gets me in every time, and I just wonder if they talk like it when they get home as well.
Do you think you could do that as a job? I mean, you're excellent on the screens of Sky, but this is a different kettle of fish.
I reckon you'd wear out pretty quick, you know, your voice, you know, don't you? I think you would. You're just talking all the time, but we're in that game, so no, I think I'd handle it okay.
I think you would as well. Andy here.
You never know if you never bid.
Well, that's a play on if you never know, you'll never go, which was, of course, part of the Great Outdoors back in the day. Were you a great viewer of that TV show, were you?
Was that circa 80s, was it, or what?
You're older than me. Here we go, Waterhouse Bot, Bruce Slade of Kestrel, who's working the phone, he's getting deals done, he's getting things sold. How are you?
Good, thanks Emma. How are you? Great.
Very well.
On the mic, by the way. I've really been enjoying all the content and all the post-sale things. Watched them all, so well done.
Thank you so much. Don't cut that out, all right? You got that? Don't cut that out. Do you have an auctioneer catch cry that you enjoy?
Love the auctioneers. I just love how they always try and extract the last bit. I love the one like, don't walk away, give me one more, turn around, you know, like I love that. I reckon, I think it makes a huge difference to sale.
You'll see him on the racetrack, but not in your colours, because I so right, you're all out.
An astute judge of a yearling, but also you have obviously watched that many sales that you've now figured it all out. Do you think you could be an auctioneer or a bid spotter?
Do you know, Emma actually had to go one time, and I made a few too many mistakes, so that was the end of that pretty quick. Short journey.
Good question to ask today, because we love our auctioneers. They really do an incredible job. They're very well researched and very personable as well. For mine, you got to love the one that all the good judges use and the guys on stage. She ticks all the boxes.
I punt with Ladbrokes because it's fast. Even faster than a race caller talks. And it's Machacho coming around the outside with Little Lassie a length behind. Cheeseburger with spicy sauce on the side. Hold the onions, double the pickles. I'll get some large fries. May you live a long and happy life together.
Ladbrokes has levelled up so you can find, place and track bets with them faster than ever before.
Oh, you good thing, oh, you good thing. Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
Blue Blood Thoroughbreds are the multiple Group 1 winning racehorse syndication specialists. We offer the highest quality yearlings and 2-year-olds to those who want to experience the thrill and fun of racehorse ownership. The best trainers in the land prepare our horses, part of the recipe for our success, which has produced 41 group and listed wins and placings in the past 7 years. Fast horses, best trainers, Group 1 success, race with Blue Blood Thoroughbreds.
Welcome to the Thrill Racing Syndication. We may be a young syndication, but we are backed by over 20 years industry experience, and we've teamed up with some of Australia's premier Group 1 winning trainers to ensure that we are buying horses at great value that makes sense on the page and on the track. Now's the time to share in the wins, share in the experience, and share in the thrill. Visit thethrillracing.com.au or follow us on our social media to see our available syndicates.
Well, Anthony Thompson, I welcome you in from Widden Stud. It's been a spectacular sale again for the team, an aggregate of over $2.8 million, and you sold almost the whole draft.
Yeah, we came here with a very big draft. Well, I think one of the biggest drafts in the book. Sold all bar 2, so with 46 yearlings in. You know, and I don't think we're done yet working with the Sebastian and the whole Inglis team. Have worked very hard to help us out on that side. You know, when you do pass in a lot, everyone gets active on that. So I wouldn't be surprised by, you know, the end of the day if we get the whole lot of them done. But been exceptional results right across the board in, you know, what's been a really busy sale for us.
And busy inspections too, a lot of faces here, new faces too. Is that how you felt when you were here during the week in the lead up?
Yeah, I mean, it was a good sale, it was a busy sale. I'd say, you know, those days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, was very hot. We were really busy, and I said to the team, don't worry, no one's here just kicking tyres or kicking hooves. They're here to buy horses. When you're out, you know, looking in on hot days like that and looking all day, they were here to buy, and serious people doing serious work. And, you know, we got some really good prices. So across the board, it was a great effort for the team, and from Widden, you know, they put in a huge effort, and the Inglis team as well. So well done to them.
And not only all of this, you also won the volleyball on Wednesday night. We can't not mention that.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we're a little bit competitive up at the Widden way, and volleyball was a lot of fun. So it was all for a good cause, and the team really got around that and enjoyed it. We had a couple of teams playing there. So yeah, while I've been down here, you know, found a few new restaurants, been go-karting. The guys all went to the go-karting at Eastern Creek. They've been to the volleyball. So besides all the work, they've still managed to have a bit of fun as well. And it's been a great sale like that. There's been a lot of camaraderie out here, and you know, a lot of these young people making friends for life.
Yeah, and you feel supported by the Inglis team. You talked about the past 10 lots, but just the confidence for you and your clients to bring horses here and knowing that that'll be that strong market.
Yeah, I mean, through the ring day 1 and day 2 to see such high clearance rates, you know, 84% through the ring at some stages there, was really solid. And then if you did pass a horse in, as I said, they kind of, the team gets busy, they get on the phone, they drag a few people around, and yeah, you know, we managed to sort of meet the market right across the board. So that was really pleasing. And yeah, it's always, as I said, you know, the really good working relationship there, but good fun as well and good camaraderie, and we do appreciate everything those guys do.
On to Melbourne. There'll be a draft from the Victorian farm down there.
Yeah, again, another big draft from Widden, but we've got some lovely horses in Melbourne, excited about that. And I've got a really nice bunch of Easter yearlings in as well at home, so looking forward to seeing them in the morning and see how they've come on the week I've been away. But yeah, and then off to Melbourne. So plenty more to do, but we'll see lots more of these guys here at Inglis. But yeah, really happy with the start to the Inglis sales season and what we've achieved this week, and looking forward to Melbourne.
The show rolls on. Thanks for your time, Anthony. And just as I throw back to you guys in the studio, I have to thank Coolmore Mount White for supporting all the interviews, including this one right here. And thanks to all our sponsors and supporters for the coverage.
And well done to you, Jem. You have done an outstanding job as per usual, and you support us here on the desk so well every single day. We greatly appreciate everything that you do for us. Trivia time. It's been good. It's been tricky. I imagine you lie in bed at night looking at the ceiling going, oh, what can I do for trivia each day?
That's exactly what I'm
thinking. Anyways, this was the question for today. What is the average price of an Australian stakes winner from the Inglis Classic Yearling sale since 2018? And,
I think I know the answer.
Okay, well, go on.
It's 113 grand.
594 on top. And I'm
Well,
surprised.
you know it's 113. I would have said that before the graphic came up.
That's extraordinary.
Well, it's not really.
Oh,
yeah.
You, you probably should know.
Probably should. We promote the sale on the basis the sales produce more stakes winners in Australia for 100 grand or less than any other sale.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's a good feather in the cap of the sale. You know, people know that they can come here. And they're not buying a cheap horse, they're buying a good value horse. And I think that's an important differentiation for people. And hopefully there'll be people, I mean, we want to see the people who go and buy expensive horses do well as well, but a fun part of the narrative is seeing people who buy inexpensive yearlings do really well, and this sale has been particularly good for that.
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
We see Tony Otterbury back today. I mean, I can't remember how many years it is since he bought Pride of Jenny for 100 grand, but I mean, that's just the gift that keeps on
or
giving.
Even Voyage Bubble, 300,000. He's one of the highest.
She hasn't shut up about it.
Oh, I know. How could you not love
It's
him?
the way you keep petting.
He's one of the highest prize money earners in Hong Kong. And he came from this very sale. So there you go.
You have done a good job peddling this narrative all 3 days. She's your flag bearer for Voyage Bubble, no doubting that. A big thanks to Blue Blood Thoroughbreds for sponsoring the review show. Again, thank you. We can't do this without your support, so hopefully we will see you down at Premier, which we will, which is only in less than 2 weeks, which is terrifying.
2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Yeah, it's just around the corner.
March 1st. Looking forward to everything getting underway down there.
Yeah, that's shaping up really well. We had a fantastic sale there last year. As a consequence, people have just supported that sale with a little more vigour than maybe before. You know, big draft from Gilgai, big draft from Yearling, big draft from Rosemont. Coolmore down there in their own name, Newgate, Sledmere, Widden, Arrowfield, Newhaven. Like, it's
all the big guns.
Yeah, it's a good lineup of horses, and then we roll into Easter, and then into the next one. It's busy time.
90 days of selling, I hear.
Well done.
Yeah. Who's been talking about that?
I won't give away my sources. Katie. No more from you. Katie, thank you for joining us the last few days.
Yeah, there's been so much fun.
We'll see you back here. We might see you back here.
I'm happy. I've got to thank both of you because this has developed something of a cult following. Like, my mother watches this in Ireland. It is an important part of the presentation because it brings the sale to people at home. I think people really enjoy it, and thank you to you both and to everybody here that nobody gets to see. Who does such a great job in putting and Oscar behind the camera. Yeah.
We do have to thank our crew. They're just a great bunch of blokes and girls, but the guys who sit in here with us, they've done a really wonderful job the last few days, and it has been a laugh a minute when we're not talking on air, which is a lot of the time. So anyways, thank you for joining us at home for Sale Day Live throughout the Classic sale. We will be back for Premier in just 2 weeks' time, and then, as Sebastian alluded to, we'll roll on to Easter and Chairman's as well, though. For night, good night.